every individual deserves to be treated with love, respect, and accepted for who they are, and then can grow as disciples and help the church to grow. So unconscious bias, it's important that our unconscious bias becomes conscious to us, that we recognise that's there and give ourselves time and space to reflect on how we do treat everyone within the life of the church and beyond the church.
It's important that once one becomes aware that your experience is not the same as everybody else, then there is something of a responsibility to perhaps open yourself up to other people and to acknowledge that the experiences, the knowledge you have, the understanding you have may very well be limited, is not the full story. And I would hope that that would also lead me to be ready to embrace other people's insights, and to learn from them, to be willing to travel perhaps beyond my own comfort zone.
I don't think that you can ever fully understand somebody's experience because we are all different, but I think you can listen to people in order to know more and to try and hear what point of view they're coming from. And when you listen to people and talk to people and have those open and honest conversations, it makes it a lot easier to learn and to address your own unconscious bias. I think that it's a bit scary. I sometimes find those conversations scary, especially when I know my own ignorance, where I know I'm going into a conversation being like, I don't know what the right thing is to say. I don't know what unconscious biases I'm going to reveal in these conversations. But for me, conversation is something that I find really helpful to understanding other people and to addressing my own unconscious bias.
I think one of the things that can really help is to be genuinely curious about people. So to try and mentally think, hang on, I've just made an assumption about that person, either because of what they look like, because of what they're wearing, because of the way they speak, or even the words they've chosen to use. And it's that just taking a step back and thinking, actually ask an open question. Ask a question that goes beyond that assumption. And it may be that I need to put that assumption to one side, to park it, and to look at them and be open to them. And then for myself to go back later and think, what was it about something in them that made me think about them in a particular way?
I mean, I hope it will make all of us more careful about the way that we think about each other. That it will guard us against some of the assumptions that because of our own backgrounds, we make, and you know, the words on the tin, aren't they? You know, unconscious bias, we don't even notice we're making them unless we make ourselves notice that we're making them. And so I hope it will do that. I hope also that it will therefore lead on to us enabling greater diversity within the bodies, some of the decision-making bodies in the life of the church, and will help us to eradicate any form of discrimination in some of the selection decisions that we make.